Hi, and welcome. If you're here, it might be because you're in fight or flight. What fight or flight feels like is just too much energy. Thoughts are racing and looping. Body feels tense and tight, maybe hot. You feel like everything is urgent. Senses are overstimulated. Maybe you're even irritable and quicker to snap. In small doses, fight or flight is a really important mobilizing response. It's designed to keep us safe. But we don't want to get stuck there. And so today, we're going to move through a short somatic skill sequence informed by polyvagal theory, where we're going to help you complete that natural stress response, dispose of some of that excess energy, and help you end the video hopefully feeling a little bit more grounded, so that you could reset and re-enter your day. So let's begin. In order to come down from fight or flight, we want to move through a couple main steps. The first step is discharge. The second is containment. The third is downregulation. That first step, discharge, is where we're going to get rid of some of the excess adrenaline and cortisol energy that's coursing through you. So let's begin with that. I'll invite you to bring your hands in front of you in sort of a prayer pose, and you can choose to do this with eyes open or closed. But with that prayer pose, starting to push the hands in towards each other. Seeing how much force you can give, even maybe noticing a little shake in the upper arms, taking a deep breath in. And as you get ready to exhale, push the hands up above your head and out towards your side, and then back in that prayer pose. So you'll notice that we're making almost a little bit of like a semicircle shape with the hands. Let's go again. Pushing the hands towards each other, creating that tension. Deep inhale in. Exhale, push the hands up and out, and then back into prayer pose. We're going to move quickly now. Push the hands in. As we exhale, up and out towards the sides, and then back to center. Inhale in. Push, push, push. Exhale out. Hands up, out to the sides. Come back to center. Inhale in. Push the hands. Exhale, up and out. And push towards the center. Let's do this 2 more times. Pushing hands in. Inhale. Exhale, push up, out, back in. And last one. Inhale in. Push, push, push. Exhale out. Release. And when you come to that hands to the side or out to your side, keep them there so that you're in sort of a T shape, Texas T. Wiggling the fingers, but keeping the arms in place. And then rolling the wrists, but keeping the arms in place. And then you can get as loopy and as crazy as you want, moving the hands around, maybe stretching the shoulders. Sometimes I like to think of those car dealership wiggly guys in the wind. And then you can let everything fall, let the shoulders and arms droop at your sides. Good. You just did discharge, step 1. Step 2, containment. Letting the body know that it is contained in its own safe container, and also that the environment is a safe container. It doesn't need to run from threat or fight threat. So I'll invite you to bring your right hand underneath your left armpit, left hand on your right rib. So you're in a little bit of a pretzel bind here. And to start, just play around with pressure. Maybe it feels good to squeeze those arms inward, or maybe it feels good just to relax and soften there. And then I'll invite you to add a little rhythm and movement, hinging at the hips, but slightly and slowly swaying just the upper body from left to right. So it's as if just the upper body is on a hammock in the wind, but legs and lower body, or stationary. When we are in a stress response, our body loves this sort of rocking rhythm. That's why intuitively we know to rock babies when they're in distress, right? So just giving yourself a little bit of this slow rocking. If eyes are open, you can choose to close the eyes and maybe just notice what it feels like to have this pressure and this soft movement. Then you can start to slow that sway down like you're slowing down on that hammock. And we'll just lightly unwind the hands so that we're out from underneath the armpits and moving so that the right hand lands on top of the heart, left hand on top of the belly. And we're going to close with that final step of down regulating. So just really turning down the energy. And one really fast and efficient way to do that is always through slowing down and deepening breath. So we'll take a deep inhale in through the nose and a long extended sigh out through the mouth. Deep inhale in. Long breath out. Deep inhale in. Long breath out. Deep inhale in. Long breath out. 2 more. Inhale in. Long breath out. And last one. Deepest inhale you've had all day. Breath in. Breath out. You can choose to stay here just a little longer, but hopefully you're already feeling small shifts where you're a little bit more grounded, more present, more in control. Thank you for trying this exercise today. Feel free to come back the next time you notice just a little too much energy in your system.